Miss Meadows thought of telling Basil that if he loved her, she would not mind how much it was, but he could love her as little as he would like. However, she knew that he did not love her. He even did not care enough to scratch out the word disgust completely so that she could not read it in his letter. Now the girls were singing the line, "Soon autumn yields unto winter drear." She would like to leave the school forever. If the science missus and the girls knew about Basil's letter, then she would never face them. Somewhere she would have to disappear. Her thoughts were disturbed by the girls. They were singing the line, "Passes away." The voices began to die, to fade, to whisper, and at last to vanish. The classroom door opened suddenly, and a little girl in blue dress entered. She walked in the center passage of two rows, hanging her head, biting her lips, and twisting the silver bangle on her red little wrist. She came up the steps and stood before Miss Meadows. It seemed that Miss Meadows would have known the girl Monica. She asked her what was that. Monica told her that Miss Wyatt, the headmistress, wanted to see her in her room. Miss Meadows turned to the girls and told them that she was going away and they should maintain their honor to talk quietly while she was away. But the girls were in a depressed mood and would not do anything. Most of them were blowing their noses. Miss Meadows walked down the corridors, which were silent and cold. Her steps were echoed by the corridors. The headmistress was sitting at her desk. She did not look up for a moment. Her eyeglasses were frequently got entangled with her lace tie. As usual, she was disentangling her eyeglasses. She said very kindly to Miss Meadows to sit down. Then she picked up a pink envelope from the blotting pad. She told her that a telegram had come for her and that was the reason to call her to her room. Miss Meadows surprised and asked Miss Wyatt whether the telegram was for her. Then she decided that the telegram would have the information that Basil had committed suicide. Her hand threw out the telegram, but Miss Wyatt held it back a moment. She told more than kindly that she hoped the telegram would not have bad news. So Miss Meadows tore the envelope and opened. Basil had sent the telegram. He asked her not to pay any attention to his earlier letter. He would have been mad while writing that letter. He further informed that he had bought a hat stand on that day. After reading the telegram, she could not take her eyes from it. Miss Wyatt said that she hoped there was nothing very serious. Miss Meadows' face turned red due to embarrassment, and she told Miss Wyatt that there was nothing bad at all. She gave an apologetic smile. She continued that it was from her fiancé, saying that she could not complete at that time. There was a pause then. Miss Wyatt understood her shyness, and there was another pause. Then Miss Wyatt reminded her that she had 15 minutes more to continue her music class. Miss Meadows accepted Headmistress's statement and got up. Then she half ran towards the door. Miss Wyatt interrupted Miss Meadows and told her that she would not approve of her teachers to have telegrams in school hours. She would give exemption only to the telegrams with very bad news, such as death or a very serious accident or something to that effect. Telegrams with good news could always be kept after school hours, she warned her. Miss Meadows felt as if she had wings of hope, of love, of joy. She sped back to the music hall, walking over the center passage and steps and reached the piano. She told Mary to turn page 32, which has the happier song, and picked up the yellow flower chrysanthemum. She held it to her lips to hide her smile. Then she turned to the girls and tapped with her baton and told twice to turn page 32. The girls started to sing the happiest song in page 32. We come here today with the flowers overladen, with baskets of fruit and ribbons to boot, to congratulate. This is the lines of the page, which is the happiest song. Miss Meadows shouted at them to stop. She told them that it was horrible and dreadful, and she smiled at her girls and asked them what the matter was with them all. She continued and told them to think of what they were singing, and also they had to use their imaginations. She sang the lines, then she broke off with the emotions. She requested them not to look so sorrowful, and the song ought to sound warm, joyful, and eager. She asked them to sing once more in a quick way, all together. Congratulate. And that times Miss Meadows' voice sounded over all the other voices, full, deep, glowing with expression. From this lesson, we could understand that when the teacher was very sad, she expressed it through mourning song, which means a lament. After receiving the second letter from her fiancé, her mood was changed all of a sudden, and she insisted the girls to sing the happiest song. So, always our circumstances or the situation will influence the attitude of a person. Here ends our lesson. Thank you. Thank you for watching.